Maybe the best podcast.
Maybe the best podcast. Maybe the best podcast. Yo, we taking off. We taking off.
That's the one.
Oh, man.
Maybe the best podcast.
Yo, what's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of Maybe the Best Podcast. This is episode 9. 10. I lied. This is episode 10. We're not old enough still to do anything. Season 2, man. Shout out to YouTube, everybody out there. My co-host to my right is...
Lulu. I had to make sure.
What you mean? What you mean?
Yeah.
We're here.
When he said right, I was like, is it right?
Yeah, yes, we're here now.
Okay.
Niggas iffy, huh?
Hi. To my right.
Yo, it's Tekashi 6ix9ine, the hottest thing popping in New York right now.
Yo, this is gonna be our most viewed. This is gonna be our most
or LA.
This is gonna be our most viewed show.
I'm a blood. Used to be a Crip. Used to be part of the Mexican cartel.
You hating on Tekashi, bro. I'm a Tekashi fan, man.
And he probably gonna run up on me. Okay.
He ain't gotta check in nowhere, man.
Anyhow, Vern Diddy, aka
You
the hottest
mean?
dad.
Hey, listen, man. We'd like to welcome everybody back. As always, shout out to you out there on YouTube and all of our subscribers, man. We thank you guys for showing us love. Once again, all of our listeners out there on SoundCloud and every other platform. And as always, they're live on Facebook.
Yeah.
We keeping it live right now tonight. So, yeah, you know, we here, man. What's up? How was y'all week?
Good.
Niggas iffy, huh?
I'm gonna need you to not do that. Why you mad? Why you screaming?
No, I'm just a Tekashi 6ix9ine fan, man.
Yeah. Have you ever listened to a full song?
Actually, yes.
They're not long.
Gummo is my favorite. Yeah, Gummo is my favorite song.
They're
Kuda.
like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, Kuda's my joint.
That's a new trend in hip hop.
Yeah, Kuda's my joint.
Niggas drop 2 verses and get the fuck out of there.
You got to get the fuck out of there. You ain't got a lot to say.
No.
Well, they don't have a lot to say.
Exactly. But yeah, so, you know, and you know what's so funny? So I was, you know, as I told you, I was in New York, right, for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So when I first heard of Tekashi 6ix9ine, Flex was playing Gummo, like, back to back. So I thought it was this big, brolic black nigga. And I was like, oh, New York hip-hop is back. I want to go rob a nigga right now. I'm in Brooklyn. Give me a mask. You know what I'm saying? So I liked the song. I was like, man, this shit sound like some Annie Up, Onyx type of shit.
Yeah.
So I get back home and I still didn't look them up. Like, I don't look people up. Like, I just like, and Flex never said the name. It just, the song would always be on. He never said the name. So I get back home and I'm telling the fellas.
I told you when you got back who it was.
But you know the funny thing is, I still ignore it, right? So somebody like, yo, Twan, I can't believe you like this dude. I'm like, what the hell is everybody talking about? I clicked the YouTube video. I'm like, oh shit. I thought it was this big black brolic nigga talking that shit.
Bright.
But I'm gonna tell you this real quick before we get into everything. Vern always know that interviews is what sells me on an artist. Interviews, 2 Chainz, watching the 2 Chainz interview actually sold me on him, and I became a fan. That Breakfast Club interview sold me. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with his antics or whatever the case may be, but I mean, I like somebody that can stand up to every criticism that they had. Like, and I know I joked about it earlier, but if you really watch the interview, and Joe Budden said this on his podcast, he was like, I didn't realize Tekashi controlled the whole interview. And he did. He tackled everything. DJ Envy whack ass 1991, how you got your rap name question being the first question. Like, nah, fuck that. I already know why I'm up here. Let's get into the shit. It's like, don't ask me about something I know y'all not interested in. You feel me? So I respect him.
How did he get his name?
I don't care. I don't really give a fuck. No, they don't know no more.
He could have got it from the Wu-Tang generator that Childish Gambino got his name from.
They don't anymore. When you come out with shit like Lil Xan and all that stupid shit, people don't care about rap names anymore. People don't put time and thought in their rap names. So that should not be a question asked anymore in an interview, because no one puts a thought behind their rap name, right? But anyway, what I'm saying is I respect the fact that he was a stand-up dude through the whole interview. He didn't have nobody by his side, you know, and I don't give a fuck. He checked Charlamagne a couple times. But what I'm seeing on the internet is you still have people that feel how they feel, but the kid has actually been getting a lot of respect based on that interview and based on how he handled himself and how he tackled every single thing Charlamagne tried to throw at him, from why you ain't show up to this show to the sexual assault allegations. Like, he really did his thing. So I respect the dude, man, for how he controlled the narrative. And that's me personally. Whoever you are and whatever you do, as long as you can control the narrative, and you know a lot of people are against you, if you can control the narrative, that's what it is. So I know people, you talk about the hair and the teeth, and like I said, I don't condone him. I'm not saying Tekashi 6ix9ine is the hottest. I'm not agreeing. I'm not saying I agree with him all the outlandish shit. But for him to be able to control it and back it up, you gotta respect it.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, come on, let's go.
No, you could. I think for me, music always comes down to music. The industry for me has always been about the music, not the business, not the individual artist and how well they, manage themselves. In an interview, it comes down to the music. That's what I want to hear.
Almost dope though.
XXX, as I mentioned last week, is a character. I don't like that. But when I heard the music, I was like, the music is sound. It is good music. So I can get past all the extra shit. I can't get past the fact that I don't like Tekashi's music. I don't like his sound. I don't like his delivery. I don't like the fact that there's nothing of value in his music for me.
Fair enough.
Now, obviously, when we had D4L, we've had
Candy Girl,
Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. I'll throw them up there, even though they're, culturally, they've been good for hip hop. That doesn't always translate to good music to me. I understand that there's a market for it. Otherwise, these people wouldn't exist. There's a market for it. It's just not made for me.
Yeah.
So I don't fuck with his music. And then because I don't fuck with his music, I'm not willing to know what type of person he is. So I don't really care about his interviews.
yeah, fair enough.
Sometimes people.
But at the same
interview
time,
well.
man, you can't be judging the dude if there's something out there that you can look at and then go, oh, well, I don't have to see the whole interview.
No.
You can't say that.
No, what I was saying is that, I'm saying, you said he checked Charlamagne. I was like, well, I saw Charlamagne check him.
You didn't see that. You seen what the people wanted to depict. And that's what I don't like. But I'm not Joe Budden. I didn't see the shit 2 or 3 times. Like, what the fuck?
I saw highlights of it.
So, but my week was good.
Anyways.
My week was good. How about yours?
It was good.
Excellent.
My week was dope.
All right.
Quick.
What up?
It was interesting.
Yeah, we here, man.
All right, so let's roll on with this Final Four, man.
All right.
Can we get it popping?
So listen, man.
Same criteria as the week before.
I just want everybody out here to know this. If this was solely based on vocals, okay, my guy Johnny Gill would still be here. All right? Michael Jackson would not be in the Final Four.
You're still fighting for him?
Hold on. But what this guy goes and do, right, is he go and throw a monkey wrench and shit, and he put out criteria that will help the likes of Michael Jackson and JT make it to the Final Four.
Oh, JT vocally is.
No way.
Yes.
You know what the problem
Yes.
is when you talk about song selection and versatility, he wins 2 out of 3 categories, mostly against any of those people.
He has a great vocal range.
He does. JT can sing.
JT can sing. He can. But he don't hold a candle to no Trey Songz, no Johnny Gill.
Well, that's funny
no
because he's
motherfucking-
up against Trey Songz right now.
And he's going to lose, and I'm going to make sure of that. Right now.
Ooh.
Well, let's get to it. Let's start on that.
So what up, boy?
Let's start on that side of the bracket. We got Trey.
All right, so
We
Final
got
Four.
Trigger. We got Trigger versus JT.
Okay.
Trigger versus JT.
Okay.
All right, we'll start with what's
At least
the
we
first
got
one?
a cultural appropriator into the Final Four. And I think Michael Jackson kind of counts because Michael Jackson was black and then he appropriated white music and then he became white and then he still wanted the niggas on the side. Like, Michael's full of shit. Anyhow, let's go. Vocal range, vocal ability.
Trey Songz all day. Trey Songz smashes JT in any vocal, anything.
Any vocal, anything. He does talk better. Like, I don't want Trey Songz around my girl talking. Just talking. He could be given a recipe for grits.
What's
I
up?
don't want that
What's
nigga
up,
around my
man?
girl.
Holla at me.
He's a smooth talker. He sounds so good.
He does. But I'm
He
talking about
sounds so well.
And then when
he
the grits
speaks
pops,
so well.
when the grip pops, he can be like, oh, like he always does.
Man, look, Trey, I
I'll
got
help him.
Trey on the vocals.
Trey on the vocals all day.
I got them tied.
All right, that's fine.
You cannot do that. You
But
cannot say that.
But he's
it is
still.
subjective.
Trey is up.
Trey won.
It's subjective, okay? Versatility.
As in, what are we talking about? Versatility.
Justin would get that.
Versatility in what, though?
All aspects of music, okay? So now we're gonna throw a monkey wrench in this bitch. And
You
add
guys
it.
are
It would-
fucked
it
up.
would be
You know that,
Justin.
right?
It really would
You
be
know that.
Justin.
You know that, right?
I think it would be JT.
You
anyway.
know that's fucked up,
Because
right?
Trey,
You know that's fucked
he
up.
sticks to one genre,
But you know
whereas
it's fucked up.
Justin
Because you know
branches
Trey
out.
can't dance. Trey does not dance. It's not a dance.
He sang the song for Trolls. Kids are singing that Troll song.
You know
so
what?
he
You
gets
guys
all the
are
audience.
assholes. JT shouldn't even be in the Final Four.
As a performer, you put him in the final four.
Did not put him
As
in
a
the Final Four.
performer, I got JT as a, just versatile in regards to the types of songs that he can sing. I'm going JT.
I still remember his VMA performance, and he performed for 15 minutes straight, and he did all his hits.
Yeah, and I don't think that's fair because Justin Timberlake does have more hits than Trey Songz because Justin Timberlake is white.
But I'm just saying,
Right, like, so
performance-wise,
I'm not
everyone
gonna do
went
that.
Like
nuts.
if we're just being honest.
Everyone went nuts during that performance.
Yeah.
Song for song, Trey is strong.
Now song selection. Now this is the one that
So
I
versatility, obviously, but I gotta give JT. I gotta give him a 5.
Yeah, easy. Song selection.
Fuck.
Now see, and this is where it gets really subjective because it's a personal preference. I would if you told me of the final four, you got to take one collection with you and you can't listen to anybody else's music for the rest of your life. I'm taking Trey Songz. I'm taking his body of work.
I think Trey Songz's first 3 albums was so overlooked in the industry because he didn't dance that I gotta go with Trey. I'm gonna give him a 4 though.
Yeah, but I think Trey's songs are incredible. And the range of songs that he goes through as a black man, because I can identify with him so much. Like Trey brought me through the ringer, bro. Like from relationships to relationships with your mom, your father, your brothers, your family. Like Trey got everything for me, and he get the clubs popping.
He does.
And he got like sexy time songs. Like I'm not making. I mean, I can have sex to anything, but I wouldn't prefer to have sex to Justin Timberlake over Trey Songz.
That's true.
So I go Trigger.
I'm gonna go Trigger just because, just like
Mixtapes.
the other
albums.
ones, I prefer listening to Trey Songz. Man in the Woods is the first Justin Timberlake album I could tolerate outside of 2020 Experience. Wow. Because I'm not a pop dude. I'm not no
But
pop.
his first 2 albums were the absolute.
They are. They were
Yes.
good. They were good. Like I like everything that was. I like the vibe, but it is what it is. Like it didn't
Y'all
make
gonna
me
fight
wanna
over
go
this
out
mic. Just leave the mic alone, bro. That's your thing.
My bad, man. Oh fuck.
And you still leaning in, I had to turn it down. You're too loud. That's why I pull it away. And
Yo,
you still
you
lean in.
too. VDB always be getting on me, man. Like I be the most. You know what I'm saying? I be the most. You know that person and they be like in the ear. If we had an earpiece, she would be in my ear all the time telling me to wrap up.
Yep.
She would. She'd be in my ear all the time. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All right. So
We got Trey advancing to the finals.
yes.
I
Fuck
was
you,
gonna
JT.
I was gonna pick Justin.
You still would have lost though.
Oh no, I was gonna pick Trey, but I was just gonna mess with him, and be like Justin, and you'd be like, oh, then Justin goes.
Trey Songz, baby.
Just to get
Trey
to him.
Songz,
but no,
baby.
I agree, Trey.
This is a black podcast.
Trigger.
Trey. Trey.
Ain't no whiteness going into the finals until we do our Sweet 16 for the shittiest people on earth. And I just assume the final 4 is gonna be all Caucasian people. Unless there's a
R. Kelly would be in there.
And Buddy from Fox Sports.
Oh, Jason Whitlock?
Yeah, Jason Whitlock. He
He's
gets
a
in there.
sucker, man. You
Jason
a
Whitlock
sucker,
gets
fat
in the-
boy.
the
You a
final
sucker,
four.
fat boy. Fat boy.
Get off the mic.
My bad. Fat boy.
You wanted to make sure everybody heard that part.
You a sucker. You a sucker, fat boy.
My dog.
Next. How about that? Next. Fuck out of here.
He said today that Colin Kaepernick should look to Johnny Manziel as a role model.
Oh!
But Johnny Manziel said that you can't compare the two because he's actually using millions of dollars to go out and do good in the
He was gonna make me say the C word, and you know I don't like saying the C word. You old own ass motherfucker.
Oh, I hate
That
that
shit hurt my
word.
feelings so
You
bad.
old
Bro.
own ass.
I was like,
I
what is he
hate that
talking about?
word.
Where is he coming from? Anyhow, Luther Vandross, Michael Jackson. Let's stay on topic.
Luther. Whoa. Come on, live. I gotta help me. Luther
Yeah, you
cannot
said we
lose.
was going to go to the live to help with this.
Luther cannot
Are
lose.
we going to let the closet gay beat the child molester?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do tonight. Luther vocal ability, period. Versatility, I'll give that to
Michael.
Michael.
To everybody out there, I have no problem with gays, just the closeted ones.
I ain't giving no fucking disclaimer. I make a gay joke. I'ma make a gay joke. Cause y'all motherfuckers make black jokes by killing niggas and y'all don't say fucking sorry.
Fucking sorry. Y'all don't say fucking sorry.
Do they?
I'm on it tonight.
Do they?
By the way, man.
It's a fucking joke. It's a local matter. It gotta be a joke.
Yeah, by the way, shout
Fuck
out to
outta
the
here.
Sacramento Kings and everybody in Sacramento that is out there on behalf of Stephen Clark and his family.
Cause that's California.
For what it's worth, though,
They don't play that shit.
the marching, the Black Lives Matter, these silent protests, the shit is getting really fucking old, and I know this is gonna create a problem for me.
Let's not talk about it unless we talk about it.
It's gonna create a problem for me, but I think it's really time to start aiming fucking guns right back at these.
Let's not talk about it unless we're gonna talk about it next week.
Look, anyhow, I won't finish the sentence until we can really get on the subject.
It's
but
lighthearted today.
when we talk about guns next
And
week,
we're in the middle of Sweet 16.
just
In the
know,
middle of Sweet 16.
just know that I am more
We're in the
pro
Final
guns than Malcolm X when he was saying by any means necessary. Just know that.
And Malcolm X wasn't more so pro guns. It was Martin that actually had a motherfucker strapped up with him.
So
But
I was
yeah.
just making a difference between Malcolm X and El Haj Malik El Shabazz, who he died at.
Why don't we
So-
make a difference with Luther and Michael?
Luther's gonna win.
Well, I think
That's
the-
why.
I think the difference between Luther
Because Luther got big guns.
and Mike,
In the bag.
versatility is Mike.
Yeah.
We don't even have to debate that.
Are you gonna be in love with me? I agree.
And I would give it.
And
I
he
would.
dances.
I would give him a huge gap. I would give him a 5-3 gap, maybe even a 5-2.
5-2 sounds good.
So now Luther would have to storm back on points in these next two categories: vocal ability.
I told you Luther wins. 5, hands down, vocal ability.
I give him 5-3.
Song
I'll give him
selection,
5-3.
Luther as well, and I'll tell you why. Because there are more people on this earth because
What they
of,
say?
Ain't nobody on here right now. They be tripping. Fuck y'all niggas on the live. You know what I'm saying? I know I just said earlier, I'm contradicting myself. I know I just said earlier that we ain't big enough to cuss our fans out. But fuck y'all niggas on the live.
Hey, let
Y'all
me-
ain't shit sometime.
let me
Now
go.
look, what I'm saying, what I'm saying is,
Go ahead. Man.
me personally, I'm going Luther. You know why I'm going Luther?
Why?
Because he has more identifiable songs from a love standpoint. If we're talking about singing, one of the main unwritten things of singing is getting to the women.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be real with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be real. Like what it said, you keep it real. So one of the main things is the women. Michael, performance-wise, made you faint, but vocal ability, he never had any houses or homes. My mind blowing.
But Michael
So-
told me that
so-
I'm not alone.
We're not counting the girl as mine.
That he's
The
there
girl
with
is
me.
mine. That's Brandy in them.
Nah, bro. Michael Jackson has a song called "The Girl Is Mine," bro. Back in the day when he was black.
Oh well,
Back when he was the straw man from Wizard of Oz. I mean,
Yeah,
from
we're not doing that.
Oz.
we're not doing that.
But
Wiz.
The Wiz, my bad.
Did Luther have Eddie Murphy in his music videos?
I don't know that that's a bonus.
Luther played in what you mean? Luther was a gangster. Luther was in
In the
Meteor
closet.
Man.
Oh, Meteor Man.
Luther was in Meteor Man. He had a gun and everything.
What's Meteor Man?
See, that's why you showing
You
your age.
yeah.
That's
She
what I'm
ain't
saying.
that young to not know what Meteor Man is.
Meteor Man. Listen, first off, Luther wins.
I don't know who Meteor
Luther
Man
wins because
is.
I said so.
I gotta add that
Fuck
to the
that.
list.
I don't know that Luther wins just because you said so though.
I know.
Based on the criteria, Mike is in a fight.
Yes.
Mike is in a fight.
Yes. His vocal abilities.
No, I ain't even about
What?
this. I'm not gonna co-sign you on that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Man, I got Luther.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, consistently enough, you would rather hear Luther more than Michael.
That's not true. Consistently, I'd rather hear Mike.
Shit.
And that's just because Mike has
He fits my different moods.
Oh yeah.
4 albums that I can listen to. Like
Well,
4
all
albums.
right.
And I think Luther is a obviously the age bracket that we're in. I think Luther
made a song with
music for
Beyonce.
my parents. Luther made music for my parents, not for me.
Alive or dead?
They was alive.
Oh, okay.
Better recognize them.
That's what I'm asking.
Better recognize.
I didn't know if it was.
We losing, y'all. I don't know if hey, live. This is why y'all ain't shit. I told y'all last week, we had to make sure
It's
Luther.
cussing people off.
They're right. We had to make sure Luther did this. And it looked like Luther gonna lose.
Who do you got, Lou?
You
3
know,
categories.
Michael Jackson.
You got Mike, you got Luther.
Michael.
Gonna be there.
You got Luther. I'll flip a
Don't
coin.
sit by her window.
I ain't got a coin. Man, it's Michael Jackson versus Trey Songz.
Oh,
bro.
I got.
This is bullshit.
I can get a coin.
You
I
are the
can get
one
a
that said
coin.
Michael Jackson is gonna make it to the finals on some bullshit. You did say that.
Mike ain't about that life, but
But I feel like Trey would win.
Trey
He
is
would take the whole
Trey
thing.
is gonna win. So are we doing this now or next week?
we got to do it now.
We're doing it now.
And
Trey
my
Songz.
ex, Trey
Trey
takes it all.
Songz. Trey Songz. Everything.
Not everything. Versatility. You know Mike.
Versatility.
Yeah.
Versatility. 5-3.
Okay, but then everything else.
5-2. Actually.
Song selection, vocal ability. We gonna just say Trey Songz.
No, now that you say that,
Well, vocal ability, it's Trey
Of
by
course.
a long stretch.
but song selection, that
I
would be
would-
Michael.
I would much rather listen to Trey songs than I would much rather listen to Trey songs than Michael Jackson.
But song selection
But
because
song
Michael
for,
has
song
a
for
longer.
song for song, man.
He has a longer
Mike kills it.
catalog.
Does he?
Yes.
Of worthy material because we got Off the Wall, okay? And
Off the
Thriller.
Wall is his best singing album.
What? Nigga, best everything album. The best songs are on that album. Thriller doesn't have a lot of really good songs.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Thriller sold because of Off the Wall.
Yeah.
Thriller sold because of that fucking video.
No, it's because he dropped such an
That
incredible
video.
album before. It was like, this nigga is dope. I'm gonna go buy his next record. Speaking of that, because I guess in segment 2 we're gonna do this new segment, this or that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We got a little bit of time left in this segment here.
I
I was thinking something today, man. I reached out to my boy, our friend of the show, Tone Pratt, Ag, who dropped.
What's up, Ag? Where Aggie at? I ain't seen Ag in a minute. He ain't been
Yeah,
on the board.
they on a social media hiatus. Him and his wife, but he said him and his wife and the kids are doing really well. He just got the 4th royalty check from Let's Agree to Disagree. So shout out to him. And that
That's
project-
right, because it's on Tidal.
That's right. So it got me thinking. Okay, I've now downloaded his album 3 times from switching phones and doing different things. That affects album sales more today than, obviously in previous generations.
the
where,
camera on.
like if you went to go buy a CD, you bought a CD.
Yeah.
And you had that CD, and if you broke it, you probably had a copy of it somewhere. But let's just say you went and bought another CD. At most, I've bought 2 Bone albums. There's Bone albums that I've lost, and then I went back and repurchased it. And probably because I bought a tape the first time, and then I bought a CD the second time.
Yeah.
So they get credit for that.
I've done that.
But with the digital era that we're in right now, we're gonna replace every time we replace our phone, which is usually every year or every other year. You have to replace the music as well because we're streaming it now.
Yeah.
And maybe you download it to your hard drive, or you just continuously stream it.
Yeah.
But either way, these numbers, even with the formula adjusted to account for that, the numbers are going to start blowing old records away outside of Thriller. Thriller is going to be the only standing record, I believe.
Right. Damn, man. Shout out to Ag for the 4th royalty check on Tidal.
Yeah, man. And another one of our friends, Alicio, who just celebrated
My
her birthday,
big
man,
bro.
who have basically laid out a blueprint for how to do things, man, and releasing the music the way he does,
Yeah, he
man. So
did.
shout out to him for being in rotation on 96.5, a positive station.
He is.
Here in Orlando. So shout out to Alicio for everything you've done for the culture in Orlando, and then just still proving that, if you're passionate about what you do, you'll find a way to make it happen. And there's no excuses for the guy. The guy has a job. He makes money. Like I've watched him from afar. You know what I mean? Like I haven't had that personal relationship with him in a while, but I watched him from afar. I still reach out to him and text him, but Like the guy started doing carpentry on the side. Like the guy like hustles and he does what he's passionate about.
Yeah.
So shout out to Alicia, man.
Shout out to Big Bro, man. Mentor, Big Bro.
Yeah.
Like I can't say enough about Alicia. So, shout out to people doing good.
So
I'm gonna give a shout out real quick before we get into in the second segment.
yeah.
One of my industry partners here in the city, Phil For Real.
Okay.
He actually has been talking a long time about writing a screenplay called Pray For Me. He's an atheist. And so the Pray For Me screenplay was basically going to be about not allowing everybody to quote unquote lay hands on you. Right? So it's basically really about somebody being prayed for, but get a demonic spirit in them because they're thinking that this person's for them. Well, actually, he wrote the script.
Okay.
Submitted it, and it is actually a officially registered script. I forget the acronym. I did see today that he posted that Amazon division of Amazon was reading the script or whatnot. So shout out to Phil For Real for actually putting it into fruition. And Pray For Me. We may see Pray For Me down the line, whether it be
So
Sundance.
they'll pray for you, but they give you demonic.
So it's really about kind of, obviously a knock at Christianity, but really about, oh God, girl, I'm gonna pray for you, girl, I'm gonna put hands on you, girl.
Yeah.
So it's basically saying to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't have good intentions. So this person gets prayed for, but then they get
Get preyed on.
Right, there we go, and they get a demonic spirit. So if you follow Phil Pitts, actually is the Facebook name. He actually has it up there, and he has a description of everything that went down as far as him being registered. So I thought it was pretty dope, being that we was giving shout outs to the home team.
When you said lay hands on you, I was like thinking of beat Jesus in you. I've never heard that term before. Like, I'm gonna lay hands on you.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard that term before.
Okay. You ain't been to church.
No.
You been to church.
No.
All right. Well, shout out to y'all. We love
I
y'all.
watch
We'll be back.
online.
New
Segment 2, we coming.
Yeah, man. Peace.
Boom.
That's really
Maybe the best podcast.
Yo, welcome back. Season 2, episode 10. Maybe the best podcast. We are back. You
Party on 10 yet?
Yeah.
I been on 10.
And we right back into segment 2 doing exactly what he ain't supposed to be doing. He just diving into the mic, bro.
Yo, my bad, man. Hey, let me tell you what they did on me.
Say something.
Let me
Say
tell you what they did
something.
on me,
The mic can be in
YouTube,
the
and all the
kitchen. We'll still
listeners.
hear him.
Let me tell y'all what y'all did. They switched things up on me tonight, right? They was like, all right, well, we sharing mics and all this because of this segment here. And I didn't know that the first segment...
What segment?
What?
What segment?
This one.
What is this one?
This is this or that.
This or that?
This or that.
That.
This you can get with
We
this,
about to
or
have
you
some
can
fun.
get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.
Now you have to do that
You can
every
get
week.
with
We do this.
Or you can get with that. Cool, we can run that on the thing, on the live. Hey, listen, we are chill, man. We are chill.
Yeah, you wasn't about to run through all of those.
Right, we gotta,
We'll
do
get
like-
as far as we get.
Yeah, we get like 5.
Nah, because I feel like sometimes you gotta elaborate on why you made
Exactly.
the decision you made.
All right, hold on. Let me,
did.
We a talk show.
yo, YouTube, SoundCloud,
I said we're a talk show.
on the live, your mamas. Let's go.
Alright.
Okay.
Y'all you shared the live. You didn't share the live, did you?
Yeah.
Lulu didn't share
Share
live.
live.
Alright, we'll start with Lulu.
Yes.
Um,
We're sharing the live.
coffee/tea with either God or whatever higher power you believe in,
Okay.
or the devil.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Hold on.
I mean, coffee's supposed to be hot.
No. But
Is it
like,
Wawa coffee?
whatever drink you prefer. If you don't drink coffee, then tea.
Okay.
That's not the this or that part. A beverage of your choice
Okay.
with either God, whatever higher power you believe in, or the devil.
God.
Anybody else want to answer?
I don't know.
Um,
I'm trying to share.
I'm going with Satan, just to be a contrarian, and because
That's how you share it.
obviously, if I get a choice between God and Satan, that means that most of what has been written is accurate. So I need to know, hey man, what the fuck was God on that made you being the dope MC that you are, because remember Satan was the music ministry.
He said the dope. This motherfucker's stupid, y'all.
He was the leader of the music
I
ministry.
did not conform to this conversation.
No, Satan is or Lucifer was the music ministry leader and was the most beautiful angel. Was God's most beautiful angel. So what made you beautiful, dope MC, like lead this dude? Like what was he? Like what was God on, or what was she on? What was she on that made Joe sexy ass lead?
It would
First
make
of all,
sense.
it was the power.
It would make sense.
He didn't want to
if it
share.
was a woman.
That's why he went.
The
and
whole
did
story
this whole
would
thing.
make more sense that God was a woman, because she was PMSing, and him being beautiful and musically talented was like, you know I can fuck other bitches, right? I'm out of here. And she was like, you leave out that door, I'm changing the locks.
Well, I would drink coffee or tea with God.
Yeah, wow. This is going to be a crazy segment.
I don't know, because I
invited
do
Commissioner
believe
Gina
things
Hill
happen
to our
for a
podcast.
reason. Things happen for a reason.
Hey,
You're
Auntie.
put through
Let's
tests
not
and
talk over each
whatnot.
other.
So I would want to ask, like, what's the purpose of these tests and whatnot and all
What?
that.
What
Well,
the hell
no.
is you talking about?
I'm talking about, like, why I would have
Listen, fam,
with
listen.
tea
Yeah.
with God. Why she would put me through that?
Okay.
She knows I'm an emotional wreck.
Well,
Me?
you know everything's to make you stronger.
I'm gonna be real with y'all,
But
and,
why
and I'm
that specific test?
and look, I'm gonna get real deep here. My thought process of God does not put that entity or energy into human form, so I cannot have tea with energy.
But if you could.
Oh,
How about your higher form, your higher self? Because this is just a shell. This is just a vehicle.
all right,
that you're
okay,
on.
all right. So it'll be the creator. It would be the creator, and I would have tea
Yes.
with the creator.
Okay.
I don't
Damn.
drink coffee.
This
Obviously,
nigga say if you could. They don't know why they ask me these questions.
obviously I'm the
YouTube.
bad guy.
I don't know why they ask me these questions. YouTube.
All right. On a lighter note,
On a lighter note,
burn. Peanut M&Ms are plain.
come on, man. Don't do no fuckery. Don't do no disrespectful, disloyal shit.
Nah, I would say almonds. Like everybody that really, really knows me know that I'm an almond M&M guy. I don't do M&Ms with peanuts in it. Like that's stupid.
But almond is in that family.
No, it's not.
It isn't.
It ain't in no peanut butter family. When peanut butter is a result of crushed nuts. Pause. We just had nuts earlier.
Hey, man.
Pause.
All right. Next.
Give my request. No, but it's almonds, and if I had to pick the
You
two,
can't-
then it's special dark chocolate.
You want to go on the
M&Ms.
live? Vern can't go on the live. You would have had him on the live.
Yes. It'll sound weird.
No, I turn my volume all the way down.
Okay.
I said add.
I know you did that. Okay, you, Lulu.
I would do
See, y'all got
plain
me.
because I
Said
can't have
Facebook's
nut,
restart.
or I would do the crispy.
Yeah.
I can't have
You
nuts.
can't have nuts.
No,
And she was eating them.
I know they're so good.
Y'all messed up my
If
joint.
you got an EpiPen if you die today,
No,
or so you don't die today.
no.
Okay.
I like to live life on the edge. But if I'm not feeling plain, I'll do
That's
the crispy.
nutty.
The crispy M&Ms.
Those are bomb.
Yes, I was so
Okay.
happy they brought them back.
Mm.
But they used to be in a green bag, remember? They were green, and then now when they came back,
I
they're
thought
in
they
a
was
blue bag.
orange. No, they weren't. They've always been blue. What you talking
No,
about?
they were
man?
always in a green bag.
Twan.
I used to run train on crispy. Don't tell me that.
I know. I'm trying to cut it. Your turn.
Oh, peanut M&Ms all day, yellow bag, baby. You said peanut or plain?
Yeah. Peanut.
No, plain.
So brown bag all day, every day.
You switched up real quick.
Brown bag all day, every day.
If I had a choice.
Okay.
I'm
Fine.
lying. I am really lying.
You don't know.
I'm sorry, guys. Peanuts. I'm gonna tell you why. Because what I do with the peanut M&Ms.
Hey, you bite it. You bite it. and you
Yeah.
take it out.
I bite the shell and then I
Yeah.
I
just
bite
Yeah.
the thing that's. I'm not saying the N word anymore, and I don't want to say pause behind it.
And you put the nut in your mouth though.
All right.
Right? You swallow the nut, or you chew it. It's fucking with you.
Yo, man, y'all messed up my thing by trying to invite this dude.
I
Man.
know. I just signed off. Fuck it.
All right.
Damn.
Twan.
Fuck. Yo.
Get your dream job, but your boss is an asshole, or work a mediocre job with an amazing boss.
I do that now. So the former,
All right, with an
Yeah.
asshole boss.
right? Because this industry is what I want to be in, and normally your boss is an asshole in this industry.
anyone else
Entertainment.
want to answer? I'll move on.
I think it has to be your dream job because even with your boss being an asshole, because it's your dream, you can always figure out a way to make it work for you. So I think dream job, asshole boss is better than being in the mediocre. And I'm assuming that mediocre also means dead end. So while the culture of the work environment would be better, a better environment doesn't necessarily feed the yearning to do what your calling is.
Yeah.
I make the environment. They know that. Fucking people know that.
I own it when I'm on it.
Always. Give me another this and that.
Alright, Lulu.
Yes.
Lose all of your money and valuables or all of the pictures and videos you've ever taken.
Oh, the valuables and the money. You can always get that back. You can always make money back. You can always
What if
buy.
you ain't got no money to lose?
Then it's
I'm
easy.
just playing.
That's
Yeah,
an easier decision.
you can.
This is
All
Go
that
ahead,
stuff
Lulu.
is
It's your
material
turn.
stuff. Pictures are timeless. Videos are timeless.
Consensus?
Man, look.
You can. That's value. That's materialistic.
What about that
things
good
you
dick
can
pic that you took, bro? At that good angle, bro. You'll never get that angle again ever in life.
I know. But yeah, I'd rather take the money because I'm not. Me and my dad literally just was on this topic. You know what I mean? People like my dad is the historian. He collects all the video and pictures for our family and our family tree. So everybody goes to my dad. And some people he would bump heads with because they're not willing to give up the pictures because they mean so much to them. It's like it's a fucking picture. Okay? When I die, like what happens to the picture? I'm going to fucking die, but in the meantime, while I'm living, I can do much more with the money than I can do with a fucking picture or memory. Like, I'm sorry, I'd rather create memories for others than to hold on to memories that don't truly serve me other than to bring me back to a dark place. So,
Fair enough. I guess that's why I don't keep pictures.
Alright.
Well, we keep pictures and videos. That's why. Like my parents
wait,
have.
you send the pussy pic? Nah.
My parents
What
still have
would a
the
pussy
video
pic do?
of me throwing up at my Christmas play.
And how meaningful is that?
It gives them a laugh. It gives everybody a thrill.
Yeah?
Because I was singing Jesus Loves Me,
But
and
it
then
can't
I
buy
threw
you a
up
new house.
everywhere. You never know. America's Funniest Video,
You right.
100,000.
You right.
That's a down payment on a house.
Mm-hmm.
Could buy me the house.
Not really, because 100,000.
I'm going with what was the question again?
Whatever.
Oh, you haven't like each person answered different.
No, answer the question.
So what was the question?
You can, but
What
you don't
was
have
it?
to.
What
Would
was
you
it?
rather lose pictures and videos or money in other valuables, like jewelry and whatnot?
Not other, all.
All of each.
All.
Oh, see.
But wouldn't the pictures and videos be valuables?
It depends on how you.
Not my, like you can't sell them. Your own personal pictures and stuff. It's
Look, I'm gonna
it's
be real with you.
person
All
that
my
has
pictures and videos is on
sentimental
social
value.
media anyway, baby. You know they keep that shit. That's why I deleted out my phone.
On the flip side, picture of Jesse James, outlaw Jesse James.
You know they keep that shit.
I
You know
was-
they said Facebook keeps every video you've recorded.
On Android.
Outlaw Jesse James' picture was purchased on eBay for $10 and is estimated worth $2.something million. So obviously, pictures can be worth money.
Yeah, well,
There you go.
whatever.
Alright. New York style or deep dish?
New York style.
Pizza?
All day. New York style.
I like deep dish.
I like these
Yeah,
too.
that's a tough one. But I'm gonna go with New York style. Crunchy
Is that
crust.
something nasty?
Crunchy crust.
Were you trying to say something nasty like deep dish?
No. Pizza's my favorite food.
Oh, okay.
Yo, what's up, live? I'm sorry about that.
You were like, yeah, deep dish.
Yeah,
I was like,
asked you.
ugh.
I thought you were saying.
No, but I asked you first.
No, I thought you were agreeing that you thought I was saying something nasty
no,
when I
I
said,
didn't.
"No, I like deep dish too."
Oh.
No, I didn't.
The way you said, you were like, yeah, deep dish. I was like, wait.
Nah, but it's something about like holding a big floppy slice and you fold it the right way so that it, holds itself and you chow down
I like
on
it because it's stuffed, the deep dish.
Yeah, with deep dish, like you eat a slice and you're full, like instantly.
That's
like
true.
that's all bread. Let's
That's
go.
probably why I like it.
Alright. Be lonely your whole life, but have a group of people who love you, or be with someone and have no one to be there for you, like besides your partner.
So when you say be lonely, you mean in a relationship? Because I was gonna say having a group of people there for you is not lonely.
I didn't make the question up.
All right, now repeat it. I'm sorry.
Be lonely your whole life,
Say this is deep.
but have a group of people who love you, or be with someone and have no one to be there for you.
Who's that pointed to?
Oh, that was such.
I'm gonna be real with you just because I got a real one. I'm gonna say, fuck. I'm gonna go with the latter. I'm gonna say, you know, the person that you can always wake up to.
So you want to run with yours, huh?
I don't care, we're on the run. Long as I'm never you. Ooh. Shout out to my baby out there, baby. Shout out to you, baby. What you doing right now? Send a text to you. I sent a sex to you on the air, baby.
I'll go with the first one because that's my life. So, that's always been my life. So the first one.
I don't like people. But I have to go with the first one just because I have a tendency to push people away. And if it's only one person and I push that person away, I'm really fucked up. Now, if I have a group of people that are there no matter what,
you got pipeline.
Yeah, I got time to change my ways. So
I already lost 3 of the 4. Got 1 more left.
I figure I should change now.
Right, I feel you.
Gotta take the group.
Lulu,
Yes.
suck toes or eat ass.
I like that.
Can we do both?
No, sorry. A man.
Oh, a man. So
everyone.
for her
I
to
was
be a
gonna make it
woman?
easy.
For her to be a woman?
No, a man.
That's an easy one though.
No, it's not. Lulu, you sucking toes or eating ass?
I'm sucking toes.
Hell no. Twan
Who's
toes.
looking at you right now? Who's looking at you? Who's looking at you? Facebook. He's looking at you. There's no way you're sucking toes. Not no man toes. Hell no, you ain't. Especially if that nigga hoop. That nigga hoop, he got bad feet. Tell you that right now.
This one I made up. What you gonna do?
Well,
Angie, what's up, bro?
We're gonna go for Manny and
We got
Manny.
this and that segment.
I'm gonna make sure he gets the deluxe.
Oh man.
And I'm sucking his toes that night. Because we all know how I feel about the booty.
Oh shit.
We all know how I feel.
I think this is so fucked up. Because she said a man for all of us.
Oh, it's in here. I wrote it, man.
For all of us?
I didn't make it up on
That's
the
a bunch of bullshit.
No, I wasn't about to
And
make
that
it
ain't
easy.
right. That ain't right, my
On a
nigga.
woman, it would have been easy.
Hey. Yeah.
Nope, man.
Yo, she ain't
Would it
say,
be easy
she
for
ain't
a
say,
woman?
she didn't say
Would
how.
it be
So,
easy if it was a woman?
For them, yes.
so guess what? You didn't say
You
how.
don't think they want to suck her toes too? Like they want to eat her ass?
Nah, but I suck toes and eat ass.
Right. So
So-
that's why
That's
she said.
all, like-
That's why she
it
said
would
a
be
man.
easier. A man. So
I'm gonna
now
tell
we
you
have
right
to have a
now.
tough decision.
You didn't give stipulations, so I'll do.
It's written down.
I'll do big toe, right here.
All right.
Big
Well,
toe.
I am
Just put a
based,
foot condom.
based
a
off my
sock.
personal beliefs and my stance on things that will never change. Your chromosomes is your chromosomes, okay? So I'm eating the transgender's asshole.
Ah, hell no.
She transitioned into a man, but she's still a woman.
I can't.
But she wants y'all to call
nigga
her
is
a
a nigga.
What?
She specifically said a
Nigga
man,
is a
not a
nigga.
trans man.
Nigga
She
is a
said
nigga.
a man.
You want to change your stance on that now?
If it's a man born a man, if it's a man born a
Yes.
man, I gotta suck toes. Man. I ain't eating no man ass.
That ain't no
They
nigga
got a
booty, bro.
hairy
Like, how long? Is there a
ass.
time limit on this?
No.
Like, all right, so it's just a quick lick.
I mean, if
like-
that's what you consider eating ass.
Why you gotta put us with this gay shit, man? I ain't with the gay shit, bro.
right.
Go
Now
ahead.
we gonna get serious.
All right, serious.
Bang.
Serious.
Have a criminal justice system that actually works and is fair, or an administrative government that is free of corruption.
An administrative government that's free of corruption.
Because all of that second one would happen. Because the only reason the criminal justice system isn't fair is because of the latter.
Yeah.
But like, what about the things that go on inside of the jail?
It wouldn't be because of what he just
Yeah,
said.
the whole point of the jails was to catch runaway slaves, and then they just continued to run with it, and so That's why you have a predominant black male population in the prison system. And I don't think that happens with the proper government. They would rectify the 13th Amendment and say, you know, we was really just trying to capture niggas. But now we don't have to because we're going to do things the right way. So.
Well, wouldn't the two questions go together?
They technically do.
Yeah.
They do.
I like it though. I like the question.
Yeah.
I do too. But I think what you chose would make the other one obsolete because automatically the thought process and how everybody would go would be non-corruption.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Twan.
Yeah.
Two people trapped on the train tracks with a speeding Amtrak coming. You have time to save one. Your grandmother or your youngest child.
Oh, Jordan saved me. Bye, mama. First off, God rest her dead. My grandma already passed. But the elder person has already lived a life. Mm-hmm. So I'm saving my baby. That's a no-brainer. I'm saving my baby.
For Lulu, I guess be your nephew.
You know what? No, but the thing, I took a class. I took a class in, I forgot what it was. And there was a question like this. Like if it was a husband and it was his wife and his kids and his mom in the car. And they asked who he would save. And he said that he would save the wife because the kids, you can always make more kids.
You can reproduce.
Yeah.
Sense.
Or no, he said he'd save his mom because you can always have more kids and you can always remarry, but your mom is your mom.
What? Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah.
You stupid.
Yeah. No.
Fuck your mom is your
But
mom.
yeah, I would save my nephew.
Now I'm going to throw a monkey wrench into the answer. I die. Because if I can save two, I'm saving, you know, the eldest and my son.
But you could only save one.
You can only save one.
No,
and
well, technically
one is
two
him.
live. If I have to jump on the train tracks and two people live.
Yeah, the math still works out where two people live. If he kills himself, two people still live. The math works out.
I push both of them off and I end up in the way of the train.
So then if you can save two, why not save yourself?
Because I'd rather have both of them live. Because
Yeah, but
But now all three of y'all on the train track.
That's what I'm
No, I'm
saying.
saying
If you
I
push
push
those
both
two
of
out
them
the
off
way,
and I'm
then
still
you can save yourself too.
No, I'm saying one person has to die.
Yeah.
And if one person has to die, I'd rather that one person be me because I want to have...
That's a very creative. I never thought about
The
that.
tenured person that has lived and has experience can teach my young son, you know,
Yeah, but
more
who's
than
to
I
say
can
she's not
ever
gonna
teach them.
die the next day?
That's who's to say that the child that you just saved won't die the next day? Who's to say that I won't die the next day anyways? You know, we never know what the future holds, and so I don't have that much. I don't have a big enough ego to think that my life is that valuable.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, Lulu.
Impressive.
You can have 10 million cash, tax-free, or discover the cure for cancer, but you die of cancer before it can be used on you.
I would the second one. Have cancer and cure it. My grandmother passed away from cancer, so if I can find a cure so nobody else can deal with a family member passing away from cancer, I would just rather take the bullet. Like, here's the cure, but I gotta go.
I'm definitely going with cure. It's funny. I presented this question to somebody at work,
what is that?
and they was like, no, I'm curing myself. I was like, yo, you green as fuck.
Oh, with the 10 million?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, man, I'm taking the 10 million.
Y'all niggas. Y'all
Hey,
niggas
look, bro.
horrible.
Like, it's the Matrix, anyways. None of this is real life. I might as well have fun
Okay.
in the simulator.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. I'm sorry.
All right.
How much time do we have left?
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Let's
8
go.
minutes, 15%. We here live.
All right, this one's for you.
Mm.
Have Putin be president or Trump?
Vladimir Putin. He's a stand-up guy. He's a man's man. I mean, I guess Trump is too, though. I'm taking Vladimir Putin.
Okay.
It's locker room talk, man. Locker room talk.
Poop. Poop, poop.
How many of us want to fuck a porn star? All of us. Trump did it. And told that bitch, if you talk about it, I'll fuck kill you, bitch.
All right.
But people are dying. These Russian spies are dying because
Yeah.
Well, you are a
Vlad,
Russian spy.
Vlad is that dude. Vlad don't take no shit.
that's why I'd be scared.
Hey, my nigga got Snowden posted up over there.
And like America, waterboarding is not okay. In Russia, It's like, nah, you fucked up, you're gonna die. We're gonna poison you. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we feel like because that's the way we run the shit. That nigga's he's Suge Knight.
Okay, but think about our justice system now and have Putin on there.
He's not racist.
Yes, he
He
is.
hates everyone equally, especially Americans.
All right. Swan.
Yo.
All right, Swan. Snitch on your best friend for a crime they committed,
Right.
or go to jail for the crime they committed.
Right.
My best friend.
So
What?
My best friend.
So what's gonna happen? What they don't tell you, what they don't tell you in between this is, I'm gonna go to my best friend. I'm gonna say, yo, bro, this situation. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to turn yourself in.
Cause the boy I'm telling.
So I'm gonna say, Vern, yo, bro, they trying to get me. I ain't telling. But yo, you know you did that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go turn yourself in, my nigga.
And if I don't want to,
I'm telling. I ain't with that bullshit. Cause now, you know why? Cause there's no such code now. Because you know you did that. You know you did that. And you shouldn't put me in a position to where I gotta either tell on you or not tell on you, but go to jail and you know you did that. And she ain't put no stipulation as in your best friend's a millionaire. She didn't do that. Right. She said you. So I love you. I respect you.
You.
But hey, listen, I got 3. Hey, I ain't going to damn. So you gotta tell them people, bro.
you got bro.
The way I see it is, if you want to be
Yeah,
selfish.
we got, you know, matter of fact, we riding up to the courthouse together. I'm like, my nigga, tell him. Like Birdman. Like Birdman, yep. Just like Birdman, bro. You gotta tell him, bro.
What you did.
Bro, you gotta tell
Hey, tell him, boss man.
But at the end of the day, I know this is a this and that. My dudes is real enough to where they wouldn't put me in that situation. Sorry.
That is true. If you're selfish enough to put me in that situation, I'm going to be even more selfish and just snitch. I'm going to tell them details. What time it was, what you were wearing, what you smelled, what you ate for dinner, what you...
I ain't selling out like that. You still have to do your job.
I'm telling you everything. If you're going to put me in that situation and be like, well, I guess you can take the phone. No, officer, she was wearing this dress. She got it at Ross on this day and it cost this much.
Ross.
I'm not... No.
Yeah, you ain't answer your phone, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, Vernon never answers his phone, really. So he ain't really probably trying to sell me.
I can't survive in jail.
It's been day 3.
I can't survive in jail.
Look, man, this shit, it play out completely different with me and you, Twan. I either find you or I hit you up. Either way, I make contact with you and I'm like, bruh, they coming because I gotta tell. So
You trying me?
So you need to leave now.
All right, so you gonna give me the chance to buck?
You need to leave now.
Because you told.
Because I got to snitch. Because I can't take this L, bro. Don't tell me where you going.
That goes on your record.
Hey, bet, bro. I'm just gonna go to my grandma. Nope, don't tell me where you going. Don't tell me where you going.
I'll come through. Hey, bro, if that's the case, bro, I'm coming down to the station.
I will tell them where to find you.
You an asshole.
We went to her house. Oh, she not there. This where she worked.
You're roaming Israel. You're roaming Israel.
This nigga.
You're roaming Israel. You know what happened to Roman Israel?
No.
This
got
Judas.
shot in the head.
This is Judas.
I can't survive in jail.
Yeah, they still gonna have to do their job. Vern.
I hope them 15 silver coins was worth it.
Yes. You're not comparing this to Jesus and Lazarus?
All right.
Jesus ain't real.
We have like 2 minutes. Everyone want to do their maybe the best of the week.
Oh my gosh.
My maybe the best of the week is 10 Minutes by Joe Budden. Whenever I find myself in a dark place, like it's great to know that there's something familiar that I can go back to. And Joe Budden has always been my therapy. So shout out to 10 Minutes by Joe Budden from the Joe Budden album. 2003, one of the greatest songs ever. June 10, 2003, baby.
You know the funny thing
You
is,
snitched.
I could listen to that twice and still wouldn't be home. It's just crazy, bro. I was just thinking about that. I'll listen to it on the way home. It was like I could listen to it twice and still be 5 minutes away.
By the way, the Tidal version of 10 Minutes, sonically is a little different. Like there's more instrumentation towards the end of the record.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Fun. Your maybe the best of the week.
My maybe best of the week is a best of the week that hasn't came up yet. The Weeknd dropping tonight, 12 a.m. The Weeknd dropping on a non-weekend. No, but anyways, my maybe best of the yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna give my Lakers some props. My maybe best of the week is my Lakers. Shout out to my Lakers. All right. For winning enough games or on track to win enough games, okay, for somebody to want to come to us. And if you don't, fuck you. It's my maybe best of the week.
All right.
Fuck you.
That's my maybe the best. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a good one. My maybe the best is what is it?
You can use that.
No, you can. No, my maybe the best is I've had a really shitty month, and like I've been going to church more, and they're doing a 21-day
Fast.
challenge where every day for 21 days you find 2 things that you're grateful for, and I found that every day I find those 2 grateful things, which is either something small or something big, and it just makes me realize that it was a shitty month, but I've grown as a person and I've gained my strength, and what happened, and it's time just to move forward and look at what I have. Like I have these Post-it notes, and I just see everything that I've been grateful for, whether it's something small, like, like my dad taking the day off of work to take me to the doctor. I was grateful for that, or something big, like God and his blessings. Like it's just, it makes you appreciate things. So that's what my maybe the best is.
42 backwards is 24, which is the number of legends is what they say about 24. So
my maybe the best of the week is. Why are you laughing?
I just made some shit up. Go ahead.
He would say that because he was born on 24.
Is Adnan Syed being granted a new trial?
For Adnan.
Yes.
They
I'm
have
really excited.
0 evidence against him.
He went to jail in
0.
like the 90s for killing his ex-girlfriend. Allegedly, his friend confessed to being an accomplice, and like his story just didn't line up with the facts that they had, and they had terrible counsel.
Yeah. So shout out to all the new
I can't wait
DNA evidence that has been clearing people, because that shit is bogus as fuck to me. Fuck this judicial system that has these district attorneys. It stopped. Fuck, man. Either way, for the listeners, when this new quote unquote new DNA evidence gets someone off for something that they've already served time for, I think that's full of shit. That tells me that you guys didn't do what you were supposed to do in the first place and collect evidence. So how if our system is innocent until proven guilty, and you can't come up with enough evidence to, I don't know what
prove them guilty.
Yeah, prove them guilty.
Convict
them. Yeah, that's the term I was looking for. You can't find enough evidence to convict them, so you basically perjurize the evidence. That's fucked up. Yeah. And then later, scientific evidence, DNA. When it's DNA, that pisses me the fuck off, because it was like, so you could never actually put this person on the scene of the crime and you convicted them? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck y'all, man.
That's exactly what happened.
And then when these people get out of prison 20, 30 years later, and y'all give them money, give them $1 million, and then tax the money before you can give it to them, and then say they have to pay for their attorney fees, y'all niggas is fucked up, man. That's a dude that used to be a Chicago Cubs groundsman that just got his job back after serving 30 years in prison for something that he was wrongly convicted of. That is fucked up. Fuck y'all. Fuck the district attorneys. Fuck the lawyers. Fuck everybody that's a part of this fucked up system. Fuck all y'all. I hope all y'all crackers die. And I swear to God, I mean it. I'm out of here.
All right.
Adios.
We should have ended lighthearted.
Maybe the best podcast.
When I was young, I always wanted to be famous. I'd fuck 200,000 bitches on a sleigh bed. Not all at once, way, yeah. Just like the fucker like Big Pun, I'm not a player, yeah. Okay, now I've been on some other shit. With my bad bitch thicker than Southern grits. We fucking and we get to the money. Fuck all that sucker shit. I've been on a hell of a run. I need a sponsorship. This bitch is pussy out of this world, straight from a mothership. I've been on my ET and being broke is foreign in my 30s. There's nothing you can say today that hurt me. Just sit back and observe me. Pop the top off this bottle. Vevin bacon for breakfast and getting top from a model. Bitch, I'm cool. Bitch, I'm bad. And if I die tomorrow, them bitch niggas would be glad. So I plan to be right back. It's only right they hate it. And if I had to fuck a give, I wouldn't. I can't fake it. So bitch niggas gotta take
all I know is getting to and bagging up that moolah. And if they try to stop it, press that Glock to their medulla. These niggas never measure up when fucking with the ruler. Cause they be taking days off pussy niggas, Ferris Bueller.
I don't worry about no one but me, myself, and I. Alien Carter gon' be good as long as daddy's still alive. But just in case I die today, I promise you'll be fine. Cause my life insurance got 2 commas and he first in line. Why the fuck you think I'm working so hard? My God, my current mission is low emissions in my garage. A Tesla Model S, 200 on the dash. And all you hear is pew. Soon as I press the gas, I'm back.